So cross your legs, put your hands in place, and bow your head down low. That's how we say hello. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I'm having just the most beautiful morning out here today. I don't know if you guys have had some sunshine and some clouds, but it has been a beautiful October morning today. So we're going to do a quick yoga on some shapes because you guys are working on shapes in preschool. So we're going to use yoga to make some shapes with our bodies. The first one we're going to do, I want you to take your feet, since we're already sitting down, and bring your feet together. Now, if you take your finger and trace from your toes up your leg, towards your hip, out your leg, and back down. Can anyone see what shape that makes? Can you see what kind of shape that makes?
Oh, it makes a triangle.
It looks like if you put two triangles together, what would it be?
Diamond.
A diamond, that's right. So we're gonna do a diamond with our legs. So I want you to rock a couple times from side to side. Go like this, from side to side. Kind of like rocking like a boat. And we're gonna come nice and still. So here's our diamond pose. Reach your hands way up high with a big inhale. And I want you to bring your hands down towards your feet. Good job. Opening up those legs for just a second. Take a nice big inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Let's do that again. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Settle into that diamond pose and walk your hands back up, sitting up nice and tall. Good job. The next one that we're gonna do, I want you to go ahead and come onto your hands and your knees. So sometimes we call this tabletop, but if you were to look at me right now on the picture, if you went up from my hands, traced up my arm, down my back, down my leg, and back over, what shape would I make now? What shape would I make?
Rectangle.
A rectangle? And what's another one that looks like a rectangle with all four equal sides? It has all four equal sides.
Square.
A square, that's right. So we're gonna do square pose. Bring your hands under your shoulders, draw up into your back, and get really strong here. And what do we usually do once we come from square pose? Let's do a couple cat-cows just to wake up our back. Inhale, bring your heart forward, lift your tailbone up, and what's a cow say?
Moo.
Moo. Good job. Tilt your back and make a big cat pose and say meow. Let's go back and forth. Moo. And meow. One more time. Come forward with moo. And meow. Good job. Turn your toes under. Keep your hands on your mat. And I want you to lift your seat up to come back to downward dog. Now, can you guys still see me on your cameras here? If I were going to trace from my hand all the way up to my hip and down to my leg and back across, what shape did I make now?
Triangle.
A triangle, that's right. So let's go ahead and take a one big breath and triangle downward dog.
Can't do this very much.
You guys, is it a little hard to do it today? Is it a little hard? That's okay. Come up high onto your toes. Bend your knees a little bit and let's jump our feet towards our hands. Can you ready? 1, 2, 3, jump. Good job. Now, if we were to lift halfway up to a flat back with our legs straight and our arms hanging down. Someone said this before, but now what shape we have? These have longer sides. Up my arm, towards my back, down my leg, and back. What shape would that be now?
Rectangle.
There's the rectangle because it has longer sides. You're right. So we're going to do rectangle pose and roll all the way up. Good job. We made a diamond, a square, a triangle, and a rectangle. Now in big people yoga, when I teach big people, we do triangle pose a little bit different than downward dog, and I want to show you how. Step your feet out really wide. And we're gonna go ahead and open up. Actually, first, can you see what shape this is? Watch me again trace with my hand. Up and down and across. What shape did I make with my legs? Down and across. What shape is that? I made another triangle. That's right. Let's see how many triangles we can make with our body. So there's one. Open up your arms and tip over to one side. This is triangle pose in big people yoga. We reach one hand up towards the sky. See if you can reach up to those clouds. And one hand down towards the earth. Yeah, this is our triangle pose. Good job. And then just for good measure, come out to center. And let's try it on the other side. Reach down with your other hand and lift up. Oh, good job. You're going to feel a big stretch down the side of your body. Reach up for the sky in triangle pose. Good job. If we come back out, when we start sun salutations, what shape is this? Star pose. That's right, because we have 1 point, 2 points, 3, 4, and 5. We fill out our big shape of a star. So I think just because we're here, you guys have gotten so good at it. Let's go ahead and do one round of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Ready? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Reach up high, up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Fill up, twinkle again. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Great job. Give yourself a big hug. Rock from side to side. Hug, hug, hug. Step those feet back in center and let those hands come down. Good job. Go ahead and fling it out just a little bit. Move your arms a little. Good job. Way to go, you guys. You are so good at shapes. We have one more shape that I want to do, and then we're going to do some of the letter of the week. This one, though, you need to sit back down on your mat. And mine's going to be a little funny because I have my knee brace on, but you guys will be able to see how to do this. I want you to bring your knees up to your chest and heart, give yourself a big hug, and cross your feet over, one foot over the other. We're going to make a ball, and we're going to try to roll like a ball. So what I want you to do is I want you to roll back down on your back and roll back up. Balance, roll back on your back, and roll back up. Do it a couple times. You're doing it. Good job. Roll like a ball. Roll like a ball.
It's really hard to do that.
It's kind of hard to do that. It takes a lot of muscles in your tummy. One more time. Roll like a ball. Roll all the way up. Good job. Way to go. You guys did ball pose too. Way to go. Okay. Can anyone tell me what the letter of the week was this week? You guys remember? That was kind of at the beginning of preschool this morning. Can you remember what letter you were talking about?
F.
F, that's right. So we're going to do a couple poses that start with the F. And the first F that we're going to start is fire. So I want you to take your candle, like we did candle pose. We're going to do fire breath. I want you to inhale through your nose. And I want you to breathe fire out to light your candle. Good job. Inhale through your nose. And see if you can light that candle with your fire. One more time, like a big dragon. Did you light your candle? Yeah. Is it lit?
I fired my candle.
You fired with your candle. Go ahead and set it down. Put it somewhere really safe so it can stay nice and safe. Good job. So fire breath. We inhale big into our lungs and we exhale the fire all the way out, that warm breath out. So let's do that again. Inhale up and blow it all the way out. Good job. All right, fire breathers. I have one for you. It starts with an F. It's usually green and it can swim in the water or hop on the ground.
Hippo.
Not a hippo. Did I hear frog? Did I hear frog?
Whoa.
Frog pose, that's right. So we're gonna do 4, oh, listen to my words. Shh. We're gonna do 4 frog hops. Ready? We're gonna hop up 1, ribbit, 2, ribbit, 3, ribbit, 4, ribbit. Good job, frogs. Actually, you know what a frog can do?
Yeah.
How does a frog catch its flies? Do you know? How does a frog catch what it eats?
The tongue.
Show me your tongues. Yeah, you guys show me those flies. Good job. You guys are great frogs. Okay, roll up, roll up, roll up. This one's a little trickier. I want you to listen really carefully for my clues, and we'll see if you guys can remember. The last time I've seen one, I've never seen one in real out in the wild, but this is a bird. I've seen it at the zoo, and it is pink.
A flamingo.
A flamingo, good job. Now, want to know what's very unique about flamingos? They balance on one leg. So they tuck one foot behind it, bend one knee, and see if you can balance on one leg. Now, can you, yeah, it's okay if you fall down, but get back up. Take your arms and make your little flamingo wings. Tuck them in. Good job. You know what else is unique about flamingos other than their pink feathers? When they sleep, they tuck themselves in and they tuck their heads in. And this is how a flamingo sleeps. Can you balance like this? Do you think it'd be very comfortable to sleep like this? No, it'd be hard to sleep like that, huh? Okay, go ahead and stretch up. Stretch your leg out. Stretch your arms out. And let's try flamingo on the other side. So get one leg strong. Bend one knee. Get your wings in. And then when you're ready, go ahead and tuck in like you're gonna sleep like a flamingo. It's kind of harder for me to balance with my brace on this leg. Tuck in, tuck in, tuck in. Can you sleep? Oh, it's so tough. All right, wake up, put your legs down, shake out those flamingo arms. Good job, you guys. I think you get A+ for being flamingos today. One more F that we're gonna do before we get you back to your practice. I want you guys to go ahead and come down on your mats again. The sunshine came back out at my house today. Get down on your mats. This one swims in the water. It can swim in a lake or a river or an ocean. It has fins and a tail. A what? Fish. A fish. We're gonna do fish pose. Go ahead. I want you to take your hands and come like this so you're on your elbows. Now I want you to tip your head back and I want you to lengthen your legs out. We're gonna start to make our feet into our flippers. So point your toes and flex them back and forth. This is our tail. So we have our fish tail going. We have our head tilted back. This is coming into fish pose. And I want you to open and close your mouth like you're blowing bubbles.
That hurts my neck.
Good. It hurts your neck a little. That's okay. Go ahead and come out. And what does a fish do with its mouth? Can you open and close your mouth like you're blowing fish bubbles? Good job. Wow. Roll back up. Roll all the way up. And let's bring those feet back around. You guys have gotten so good at doing all of these yoga poses. I am so excited to see some more of it when you put them together. So for today, that's going to be all the time we have for yoga, but I want you guys to go ahead. We're going to come into our resting pose in Shavasana. Remember the word Shavasana means to rest. So I want you to find a comfy place. Look behind you so when you roll down, you don't bump your head on anything. Come down on your backs. Stretch your legs out. Take your hands and put them right on top of your tummy. And now I want you to pretend like you're super, super still. I want you to not wiggle. If mom or dad or grandma or grandpa or someone walked in, they'd think that we were sleeping right now. So get nice and still. And as you inhale, you'll feel your hands fill up with your breath. And as you exhale, you get nice and quiet. Close your eyes and feel the warm sun. Imagine you're on a beach, somewhere where it's nice and warm. And as you lay on the warm sand, you can hear the birds flying in the sky. And the ocean quietly bringing its waves to the shore. Get nice and still. Imagine your nice, cozy, warm beach, and you feel quiet and calm. Good job, you guys. Way to be restful. After one more breath, I want you to start to wiggle your toes a little and wiggle your fingers a little. And start to hug your knees back into your chest, just like we did a little bit earlier with rolling like a ball. Cross one foot over the other. And I want you to start to rock back and forth and see if you can get yourself to come up to a seat. Rock back and forth and back and forth till you're all the way up to your seat.
And then do that.
Good job, my friends. Thank you for practicing a little shape yoga with me. Thank you for using your brains and your bodies. And I will see you guys next week. Goodbye, goodbye to you and you and you. Goodbye, goodbye. Our yoga time is through. Namaste, my friends.